Hi guys. Welcome to our channel Celebs Flame. Now, in this video today we'll be going through the cast of Titanic then and now. So let's get started. More than 2 decades after its 1997 release, Titanic is still one of the most loved and successful films of all time. The film Titanic won 11 Oscars, including Best Picture, and is still one of the highest-grossing films of all time. The director James Cameron spent more time on the actual Titanic than any of the ship's original passengers. He even went so far as to have the carpet that appears on the replica Titanic woven by the same company that wove the original ship's carpet in 1912. The movie cost more to make than build the real ship. Titanic wasn't discovered until 1985, and now, 37 years later, the Ocean Gate expedition is making it possible for you to see the Titanic with your own eyes. Starting in 2021, fans and tourists can take a voyage to the Titanic and explore the remains of the most famous ship in modern history. Can you imagine Titanic without Kate Winslet or Leonardo Dicaprio? It's absurd to even try. Outrageous as it may sound, these two weren't actually the first choices for the film. Angelina Jolie was initially offered the role of Rose, and both Johnny Depp and Matthew McConaughey auditioned to play Jack. The film almost happened without DiCaprio entirely. However, Kate Winslet, who played Rose, was 22 at the time of filming the movie. And now, she is 46 years old. Kate Winslet is a talented English actress who has worked in everything from period dramas to futuristic thrillers. In an interview, Winslet revealed that when James Cameron was casting for Titanic, Winslet wasn't quite a big enough star to convince the established director to cast her in his big-budget movie. She admitted that she got Cameron's phone number through his agent and called him directly, telling him, "I just have to do this, and you are really mad if you don't cast me." Cameron finally agreed to let Winslet do a screen test. 3 days after the screen test, she sent Cameron a bouquet of roses with a note that read, "From your Rose." Needless to say, Winslet's winning ways landed her the part, and she was cast as Rose. Kate became a huge star after the film was released. She is one of the few actresses to have won 3 of the 4 major American Entertainment Awards, with her Oscar, Emmy and Grammy wins. For her contributions to the film industry, Kate Winslet was given a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame in 2014. Leonardo Dicaprio, who played Jack, was 22 at the time of filming the movie. And now, he is 47 years old. DiCaprio first acted at age 5, performing on the children's television show Romper Room, and as a teenager, he made numerous commercials and educational films. In the early 1990s, Leonardo DiCaprio was a promising young star. As a teen, he earned his first Academy Award for 1993's What's Eating Gilbert Grape. Although he was already a star, but his career has grown beyond Titanic. Leonardo DiCaprio admitted, "Life felt different after Titanic, my name wasn't me anymore." How did Leonardo DiCaprio get the Titanic role? Kate Winslet was convinced DiCaprio was the perfect Jack to her Rose, so she pretty much stalked him at the Cannes Film Festival, sneaking out of a press conference and cornering him at his hotel. "I was thinking, I'm going to persuade him to do this, because I'm not doing it without him, and that's all there is to it," she remembered. "I will have him. Because he is brilliant. He's a genius, and that was absolutely why." Leonardo DiCaprio is the actor who probably has the most complicated history with the Oscars. He has constantly been snubbed by the Academy Awards. If you can believe it, DiCaprio has only received 1 Oscar. That's right. 1. He finally got to take home a trophy for Best Actor in 2016 for his film The Revenant. Billy Zane in Titanic, the film that became a nightmare for his Hollywood career. Probably the name Billy Zane may not sound familiar to most people, but if we talk about Cal Hockley, the villain of Titanic, everyone will know who we mean. Although this actor has participated in more than 100 projects after working with James Cameron, we all remember him as the aristocrat who tried to separate Rose and Jack in one of the most remembered films in the history of cinema. Paradoxically, Titanic was his greatest success as well as his punishment. The truth is that after being the great antagonist of the most famous ocean liner, Zane has appeared in almost 100 projects. Although most of them are low budget and have little exposure. In June 2016, the interpreter created a controversy by saying that Winslet's character should have stayed with him and not Jack. The world is divided into two types of people. When women were young they said, "How can you do that to Jack?" And now when they are grown up they say to me, "What was Rose thinking?" He joked in an interview with US Weekly. Hugh Grant was initially offered the role. He turned down the opportunity to play Cal Hockley. Billy Zane, who played Cal Hockley, was 31 at the time filming the movie. And now he is 55 years old. Titanic wouldn't have worked without Bill Paxton. He was 42 at the time of filming the movie. From Aliens to Apollo 13, to Titanic, many people spent years watching Bill Paxton on the silver screen. One of Bill Paxton's Titanic scenes is perfect to remember him by and to cement him as one of the big A-list actors of our generation. In his pivotal scene, he shows Bucator some of the treasures he found undersea and brought back up from the Titanic. He shows them to her on a table, letting her sift through her old bedroom things. It may not have been the most important scene in the film, but it was necessary to the plot all the same. More recently, Paxton had been focusing on the small screen. His role as a polygamist in HBO's Big Love earned him Emmy and Golden Globe nominations. The unexpected death of Bill Paxton at 61 due to complications from surgery left millions of fans of the beloved actor stunned and saddened. Gloria Stuart, who played an elderly shipwreck survivor in the film Titanic, was 87 at the time of filming the movie. She appeared in several films during the 1930s, before retiring from acting in 1946. She studied drama and philosophy in college. The native Californian also starred in The Invisible Man and two Shirley Temple movies. Stewart resumed acting in later years and at 87 became the oldest actor ever to be nominated for an Oscar for her performance as Rose Calvert, a 101-year-old Titanic survivor. Gloria Stuart died at the age of 100 in her sleep in her Los Angeles home. Frances Fisher, who played Rose's mother, was 45 at the time of filming the movie. And now, she is 69 years old. Fisher started in theater, made the jump to daytime drama in the late 70s with a recurring role on The Edge of Night, then expanded into big screen work a few years later. She had her film breakthrough in the late 1980s, with the film Pink Cadillac. Fisher's largest grossing performance, however, remains her turn as Kate Winslet's mother in Titanic. Kathy Bates, who played Molly Brown, was 49 at the time of filming the movie. And now, she is 73 years old. Bates actually wasn't the first choice for the film. Singer Reba McEntire had actually accepted the role of the famous unsinkable Molly Brown. But then her tour dates got in the way. Although another singer, Barbra Streisand, was considered, ultimately Kathy Bates stepped into Molly's shoes. Kathy Bates is an actress and film director. After appearing in several minor roles in film and television during the 1970s and the 1980s, Bates rose to prominence with her performance in Misery in 1990, for which she won both the Academy Award for Best Actress and a Golden Globe. She is the recipient of numerous accolades, including an Academy Award, 2 Golden Globe Awards, 2 Screen Actors Guild Awards, and 2 Primetime Emmy Awards. Moreover, Kathy captured the Best Actress Oscar and Golden Globe Award, a first in the horror genre. She can speak English, French, Spanish, and German. She has been selected for 9 Emmy Awards for her TV work and showed up in The Stand. Thanks for watching. For more such videos, please subscribe to our channel.